and welcome to Spark It. I am your host, Erica, and tonight we will dare to ask the questions couples tend to avoid. We have our two contestants, Phil and Amani. Let's get started. Our first question goes to Amani. Do you typically save or delete your threads while you're dating? And why?
Delete? Definitely not. See, deleting stuff means you have something to hide, and that's definitely not the case. I mean, I have guy friends, of course, but that's just it. They're friends. So why would I feel the need to delete my messages?
Spark it.
And why are we going to spark that?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie. Ain't no way possible. There's not been a single ex creeper that you haven't deleted from your phone at all.
What?
Yes.
No, that's not the case at all, unless you've been in my phone.
I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm just saying for you to just boldface say that you don't delete your messages.
I said what I said.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you delete your threads?
I don't delete my threads.
Okay.
Keep
sure?
I keep everything intact. Everything intact. Receipts and everything.
Okay. That's important.
It is.
So Phil, I have
Yes,
a
it
question
is.
for you.
Okay.
What should be the budget for the first date?
For the first date.
For the very first date, you guys are like friends, you just met each other, you're trying to get to know this person, swoop them
Okay.
off their feet.
Okay.
What is the budget
For the first date, huh?
for the first date?
I think a smooth $40
Spark
is
it.
good. What?
$40?
I ain't never ever
Explain.
seen you act. I mean, look, these are my parameters. So you have the gas tank that's already there. So if it's half full, whatever destination we're going to is depending on my gas tank. So you don't have to worry about that. So the $40 comes in. You got 20 for me, 20 for you. That's bearing taxes included. 0.6 for state.
Wow.
Got to get that going. And then I usually can find something to do. You know, we just talk. You don't really need to do too much. I feel like a meal for $40 is good money.
So Phil, if you're trying to really get to know this young lady, what is a typical first date restaurant that's gonna cost $40?
Exactly.
What are we eating?
We can go out for Mexican food and some tequila. I mean, honestly speaking, you
Wow.
don't really need too much. In the first day, you just need conversation. It's the first part where you get to know someone, you introduce your character, your background, you can ask a couple questions, explore each other's minds. Aspects of money come a little bit later once you to build a relationship and a bond.
All I'm
That's how I
going to
feel.
say is first impressions last a lifetime.
That is true.
But the last memories are the ones that you take with you forever. So,
We have to let that go. I
No,
think
we
that
don't.
the Starbucks date could be.
and Starbucks
okay?
doesn't even have to be $40. What is that, $20, nice coffee, ambiance, and conversation.
Send her home with a gift card?
Yes, exactly.
We could do that.
And a cookie if she's there. You know?
Do you agree?
Not quite.
Dang.
She's a hard one.
Okay, that's okay. I mean, you have to go on a first day and we'll understand what it is.
Okay. Can we get a first date?
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, that's a good answer.
All right.
And that is a good way to end our round one.
Okay.
We are going to take a break right now, so please stay tuned with us. We will be back shortly.
What is the difference between a photographer and a visual artist?
Well, the difference is not a lot. To put it simply, I'm a visual artist. Okay, I use photography, but I use other means to express myself.
Montgomery Community Media offers many courses.
Half the people getting to know these awesome people whom I work with and I'm learning with, and great teachers, and it's also like, oh, this is how TV works.
When I'm watching shows like talk shows or even, exercise shows, things like that, I look at it so differently.
That kind of like, there is a guy sitting at a giant board filled with buttons just pushing them. That makes sense.
We teach our students how to be the reporter, the shooter, and the editor for their very own news pieces.
This is a good opportunity to learn about different ways of documentary and editing.
My dad got an email from someone and he told me it was going to be a good opportunity to learn how to edit, shoot videos, and interview people.
It's really good, and you should come to MCM Backpack Journalism class because it's exciting and it's actually really fun.
MCM to me means opportunity. It's giving me the opportunity to gain experience on an actual show that airs on the network. And I don't think I'll be able to get that experience anywhere else. So it's been a great experience for me so far.
For anybody that hasn't taken one of the MCM classes, I encourage you, go out, try it, you won't regret it. You'll have an experience that you're gonna see how the cameras work, and actually an opportunity to be part of video production. That's what I would recommend anybody that's interested in MCM.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Spark It. Let's dive straight into round 2. Our first question is for you, Phil.
Okay.
Do you believe in prenuptial agreement before marriage?
I think I come from more of the old school. Prenuptial marriage before any agreement of that sort of thing before marriage just sort of seems cliche. It doesn't seem right. It takes away from the bond that you have with that person. It makes it sort of like a business arrangement in my eyes, and that's just not something I really stand for or look for, especially when I'm looking to commit to somebody and want to express all my love with them going forward.
And Manny, do you agree?
Well, this one's a little tricky, but I would say it depends on our jobs, for one, maybe our status. You know, people change every day, so can't always be too sure.
People change every day. What do you mean?
Just saying.
What? Look, people change every day, of course, but you're supposed to grow with an individual. You're supposed to see the flaws, the perfections, the things that make them who they're supposed to be. The great potential. That's why you get married to somebody, to go through the challenges and the journey as you're discovering yourselves. I don't think any small little bumps in the road or anything like that should be able to determine whether or not you need to sign an agreement saying that, hey, if something goes wrong, this is mine, this is yours, have it this way. I don't know. For me, it just seems like going into it already with that kind of mindset is a little funny.
But I don't think that it's necessarily looking at it that way. I think what Amanda's trying to say is if she gets a job and she becomes somebody who makes $1 million a year, you might get greedy and you might want more. And that one bump in the road that you think is not going to happen might happen, and you might rob her for all her money.
What? No, all right. All
So you
right.
can never be too sure, and there's nothing wrong with being prepared.
That is true. So, Amanda, we're going to have the final question for you. What would you do if you saw a hair clip in your man's bathroom and you know it is not yours?
A hair clip?
A hair clip.
Well, since I am a rational person, I might think about it. I have a lot of clothes, shoes, you know, hair accessories.
Okay.
I might have to recall whether or not I've gotten any new ones lately. But you know, just cover my bases, just in case. But that wouldn't ever happen, right?
Let's spark that one. Spark it.
Spark it.
You said that would never happen. It could happen. I have 2 sisters. Maybe.
Okay, that was close.
Maybe they come in the house and they have to use the bathroom, and then one of them leaves a hair clip. You know, moms may come around, want to clean up my stuff, you know, just try to treat me like a little baby boy. Maybe she drops something. I don't know, but for it to be or jump to those kind of conclusions, my gosh.
Like I said, I'll cover my bases, or I might just kill you.
Whoa.
Oh, gosh. Well, on that note, we want to thank you for joining us here at Spark It. And remember, once it's sparked, conversation becomes limitless. Good night, everybody.